Yo, what's going on, guys? Johnny GB here, bringing you guys week number 5 of the Pokemon for Glory Next Generation. Now, I do apologize, I do not have the layout going this week. Just school and work constraints prohibited me from really editing this video the way I wanted to. So we are bringing you guys just the standard screen of the game. We're taking on Panther 2, coach of the Carolina Clefables. Go check him out along with all the other Pokemon for Glory Next Generation coaches. We're getting right into the game right now. You guys see the team on my screen. We got Lycanroc, Delmise, Milotic, Garchomp, Greninja, and Magearna going against Sylveon, Goodra, Mega Metagross, Terrakion, Mandibuzz, and Salazzle. So you guys see that his team is offensively threatening with the Salazzle. You have Goodra that can be an offensive threat as well as a nice tank, especially defensive tank. You also look at Mega Metagross and Terrakion, both just physical presences on his team. So I figured those were going to be an issue. So here we have Lycanroc. It's an Endeavor Focus Sash set, which is to take on Bullet Punch Metagross. The issue is I did not speed EV it, so now I have to try and win speed ties with this. So I'm just going to go out to Magearna here to switch into Sylveon. I feel like it's a pretty good switch into Sylveon. I'm not too worried about it. And here I just set up a Calm Mind because I figure there's not much Sylveon can actually do to me. As he's going to show off, I believe it's the Hidden Power, he's going to show off the Baton Pass. So this is what I was worried about because I do not have a Shuca Berry. If I had a Shuca Berry, I probably took on this Mega Metagross and Terrakion a little bit easier, but I was Magnet-Rise Calm Mind. So here he's going to go for the Flamethrower. Really was not expecting that from the Goodra, and I'm actually Papa Berry Magearna, mostly to get some type of health recovery. I go for the Floor Cannon to see what type of Goodra he is, because he had to be Assault Vested with a little bit of special defense investment or bit of HP investment to actually live a +1 Floor Cannon, and he actually ended up being the Assault Vest variant. So I'm just forced to swap out, and he makes a very good prediction here, going for the Thunderbolt on my Milotic, as now the Flame Orb kicks in, pretty much my go-to set with the Milotic, just because I'm facing off against a lot of physical threats on my opponent's team. So I know I can take another Thunderbolt, and I can A, either recover up, or B, go for an Ice Beam. I wanted this Goodra out of the way. I know I can set up, or get a recover off on the Sylveon, that's what it is. I can get a recover off. So here he goes out to the Mega Metagross, and I don't have a very good switch into this thing, especially since I let my Milotic get weakened. That was the dumb part on my part, when I should have just clicked recover instead of going for the Ice Beam. But here's the Mega Metagross here. Just gonna Mega Evolve and go for the Thunder Punch here, which, I mean, it's a basic play, simple play. And he ends up getting a crit, which my Magearna was able to live 1 Thunder Punch, and it would have triggered the Papa Berry. Now, I'm not too sure what he had. I think he had Hone Claws, Agility, Meteor Mash. So, really not much I can do. I go out to Garchomp just to scare him out. And I actually did some of the calcs, and Choice Scarf Garchomp actually did not kill Mega Metagross, so I was like, I gotta sack something here to scout to see what he's gonna do. And here his Mandibuzz. I thought I had enough speed for the Mandibuzz, but turns out I didn't, so he will outspeed. And down goes Milotic, so I thought I had invested enough speed to outspeed the Mandibuzz, and it turns out that I was wrong onto that. So here Lycanroc, pretty much just the play to go as I fire off I believe it's my Stealth Rocks here, just to get them up. I mean, I know it's still early game, so it's not bad enough for me to get my rocks. Now here is where this is where the speed comes into play. Had I been invested properly, I would have outsped I would have not outsped the Metagross, taken the what is it? Meteor Mash, Endeavored, brought the Metagross down to 1 HP. So now I have Rocks up. He's going to either die to Stealth Rocks, he's going to either die to Excel Rock, but it just didn't come out in that case. So here I just fire off the Stone Edge. I am going to get the crit onto the Mandibuzz, and this next turn it is all made up. And you know what? Justice for the crit. I do end up missing the Stone Edge, which, you know what? It's Pokemon. I mean, he got hacks, I got hacks, he got hacks. So, I mean, it's pretty much balanced at this point. And I make the mistake here of staying in with Garchomp as he does go out to his Metagross. I should have figured that Metagross was coming in, and I should have saved my Garchomp. But at this point, this allows his Metagross to actually set up an agility, and at this point, I have nothing for the Metagross. It was pretty poor prep, especially there with the Lichen Rock. On paper, it worked, but I just did not plan it well at all. So here I can just go for the Excel Rock and do pretty much nothing to the Metagross, as I do avoid the Meteor Mash, so I can weaken it potentially a little bit more, but there's not much else I can do to the Metagross at this point. Crunch, I guess, would have helped, but it's Pokemon. I can't blame anybody but myself for this. So here, all I can go out to is Delmise now. Unfortunately, all I have on Delmise is Rock Throw, Anchor Shot, and Rest Talk. So another just bad set. It was just a story of bad prep for me this week. There wasn't much more than that. I just prepped very poorly for this game. Not having Shadow Claw on this. Had I had Shadow Claw, and down goes Delmise to the crit. I clicked rest the turn, but at that point, I have no reason to win this game. There should be zero reason I should win. Got nothing. Pretty much just go for the Water Shuriken here, hope for 5 hits. I get 2, as Greninja will fall to a Thunder Punch, and pretty much just results in a Mega Metagross sweep. And again, just poor prep. And with the Meteor Mash, Garchomp will fall, and we take a 5-0 loss. And the Megearno one hurt because it would have brought Eopapa. I would have gained a lot of health, and now I can KO Goodra with Shadow Ball or set up Calm Minds on the Sylveon. So, I mean, it's just a bunch of factors. But again, it was just poor prep, poor play. Should be no reason I should have won that game, and the result spoke for itself. So I just got to move on to week 6, try to pick up a win, go to 3-3 to try to keep up with the playoff hunt. But if you guys enjoyed the battle, go ahead, like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, go check out all the P4G coaches, and I'll be back next week with more Pokemon for Glory content. But with all that being said, guys, I am Johnny GB, and I'm out.